Gentlemen, the Jesuit Marauders. On the offensive line, 18, number 53, Corinne Gill. At guard, also a senior, number 58, Cole Wilborn. At tackle, 8 junior, number 72, Michael Tibbington. At guard, 8 junior, number 79, Josh Leatherby. The middle line for Jesuit, 18, number 54, Jeffrey Larocco. At receiver for Jesuit, 18, number 21, Tyler Marshall. Also at receiver for the Marauders, 8 junior, number 14, Isaiah Bailey. At running back for Jesuit, a sophomore, number 35, Bo Bisharak. At fullback for Jesuit, a senior, number 44, Austin Bates. At tight end for the Marauders, a senior, number 17, Malcolm Harvey. At running back for Jesuit, a senior, number 25, Ben Perrietti. And starting at quarterback for the Jesuit Marauders, a senior, number 19, Jason Ellenberger.
What? No. He's so humble. He's so humble. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, people know him now. There's not a lot of that. Alright. You want to talk about embarking on the journey? Or no? 19.
How about you talk about it?
Alright, so I'll get kickoff in first possession.
Yeah.
And I'll say, hello, we're back. After the coin toss from the running back, yeah, I'm going to do, hello, we're back. The Jesuits. Hello, and once again, welcome to Jesuit Stadium. As the Jesuit Marauders host the Rio Americano Raiders for the start of the high school football season. I am Toe Buzzard alongside me, Patrick O'Connell. Do you want to say something?
No, I mean, you can keep rolling.
Alright, sounds good.
Dennis Arzaga, Mike McCone, and Frank Griffin. Captains today for the Raiders, number 10, Sean Dillon, number 42, Connor Schatz, number 75, Reese Hershey, and number 81, Jordan Cloud. Jesuit captains today, number 17, Malcolm Harvey, captain number 19, Jason Ellenberger, and number 44 is Austin Bates.
Okay.
Put it on the needle.
Okay.
Does he want me zoomed out so you can off?
Rio has won the toss and elected 2 seed.
Hello, and once again, welcome to Jesuit Stadium, as the Jesuit Marauders are going to host the Rio Americano Raiders, embarking on this high school football season. Marauders 0-0, as are the Rio Americano Raiders. It is both their first games. For the Jesuit Marauders, disappointing season last year, 5-5, looking to embark upon a new journey. Kickoff will be shortly. The Rio Americano Raiders have won the toss and have elected to receive. We will commend our national anthem as people rise and remove their hats and pay tribute to the U.S. And there it is, folks. I am Toph Buzzard, one of the voices of the Jesuit Broadcast Club, and alongside me is Patrick O'Connor as we are about to get underway and start this football game. Once again, the Marauders will kick off to the Rio Americano Raiders as they won the coin toss and elected to receive. Coaches talking to their players, getting them pumped up for today's contest. Here come the Raiders onto the field, and here come the Marauders. Referees all in place on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Carmichael, California. The rivalry stands. Jesuit Marauders taking on the Rio Americano Raiders, the Battle of American River Drive. Coyle will be the place kicker. He sets up the ball. Here he goes. Coyle taking his steps back. Back to receive number 21, Peyton Morena, as he has his cast in front of him ready to block. Coyle gets the whistle about 9 yards back of the ball, and here we go, folks. The start of the high school football season for the Rio Americano Raiders and the Jesuit Marauders. This is a booming kick by Matt Coyle, and that's going to be a touchback. The Rio Americano Raiders will start their first drive of the season on the 20-yard line. And here we go. Rio Americano Raiders offense onto the field. Jesuit High School Marauders defense onto the field as well. Marauders defense led by number 17, Malcolm Harvey. He's a senior. Also led by number 58, the man in the middle, Cole Wilborn. Here come the Raiders up to the line. Under center, two backs, two wide receivers to the left. The handoff up the middle, stuffed by the Marauders, and that's going to be a gain of about 2, making it 2nd and 8 for the Raiders.
A good first play for the Marauders defense to get their series going for the first play of their season.
Raiders have the play. Raiders are led by number 10. He's a junior, Sean Dillon. He has the play, same set, two backs in the backfield. Two wide receivers to the left, one in the slot, one on the line. The snap, he's looking. He drops back, looks left, throws it up, and that's dropped by number 18. And that's going to make it 3rd and 8 for the Rio Americano Raiders as the Jesuit Marauders on their first defensive drive are looking to complete the 3 and out.
I think Sean Dillon just maybe threw the ball a little bit too far for his receiver to get there.
That's a good point made there, Patrick. First pass of the season, maybe getting the jitters out. He's under center once again. Gets the snap right up the middle. Broken tackle, and that's going to be a first down for the Rio Americano Raiders as he's still up and finally taken down by number 81, Anthony Jeremiah. That was number 42, Connor Schatz. So the Marauders can't complete the 3 and out. Raiders get their first down of the game. Dillon has the play from the coach. Breaks the huddle. They're in the I formation, 2 receivers, one on the left, one on the right. Dillon hand right up the middle, stuffed by number 27, Walker Durant, and that's going to be a gain of nothing. Good play there by the Jesuit Marauders as they stuffed that hole. Made a good play there on the running back. That takes it to 2nd and 9. 10 minutes, 33 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Sean Dillon under center, back in the I formation. Receiver on the left, receiver on the right. The option, the pitch to number 21. He gets around the corner, gets some yards, and he's out of bounds for a gain of about 6 or 7. And that's going to make it 3rd and 3.
You know, Jeff, this Marauder defense has shown some good signs early on in this game.
They've shown some physicality, but as you can see, Raiders sticking in there, getting good chunks of yardage. Marauders break their huddle. as do the Rio Americano Raiders. They're back in the I formation.
No, they were not.
10 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Whistles are blown, and it looks like timeout Rio Americano Raiders. We are not completely sure yet.
They were talking crap to you, but
Starting quarterback on the other side is number 19, Jason Ellenberger. He's a senior. Played a little bit last year, as the senior in front of him was number 15, Thomas Spurbeck. He is now at Boise State playing on the defensive side of the ball. He's kind of the athlete. He was recruited by Boise State.
I never fought anyone from Intercom.
But we're back here. See what we got going on here. Referees talking to the Rio Americano Raiders coaches.
Intercom?
It's going to be third and about 2 with 10 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Raiders are on the 44-yard line
Were they able to talk to us a little bit?
on their own side.
Good play.
Approaching the halfway point, that 50-yard line. Let's see what the Raiders do as we're still discussing what's happening on the field right here. I think the Raiders coaches wanted to re-spot. They didn't like the spot there, and we'll see what happens. As we get it settled, referees talking amongst each other. It's going to be third down. They're going to keep the ball where it's at. Not sure what that was all about, but it looked like a spot challenge by the Raiders. As Sean Dillon has the play. He's in the huddle. Marauders have been ready for a while. Here's the 3rd and 3. Raiders break the huddle, come up to the line. One receiver on the left, one receiver on right. They're in their I formation. Let's see if they go back up to the middle. We got motion right. Now a tight end on the right side. Dillon gets the snap, pitch to number 21. Good pursuit by the Jesuit Marauders, and maybe a gain of 1 or 2. We will see where the referees spot the ball. Tackle made by number 17 and number 21, Malcolm Harvey and Tyler Marshall.
So it looks like it's 4th down and 1 here. Let's see what the Rio Americano Raiders are going to do with this play right here.
We'll see. It looks like they might bring out the chains to measure. As it was a close play. Good pursuit by the Jesuit Marauders. But it is official. It'll be 4th and short. Less than a yard. Let's see what the Raiders do right here. Play's coming in. Looks like they're going to go for it. Marauders put their man back. Coach is telling him to come up. Marauders thinking it's going to be a punt, but I don't believe so. No, it's not. Dillon's going to come under center.
There's 12. That's 12.
Dillon right up the middle, and it looks like the Raiders have enough for a first down from the spot, but it looks like they were stuffed. Let's see what happens right here.
Stopped by a host of Marauders, including Dimitri, Marshall.
That stuff made by number 66, Joe Dimitri, and number 21, Tyler Marshall, but it is, in fact, enough for a first down, as they only had to get about a few inches. Harvey coming off the field. Coming in for Harvey is number 41, Corey Collins, the junior, the big junior, 6'5". Dillon under center, sends a man in motion. The option to the left side, the pitch, number 22, and that's a good play there by the Marauders, as it was about a gain of 2, and it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Rio Americano Raiders. 9:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. 2nd and 8 for the Rio Americano Raiders. Good lengthy drive. Good lengthy first drive here for the Rio Americano Raiders. As Dillon's under center. Hands it off to number 21. He has some running room. And that's going to be another first down for the Rio Americano Raiders, as they are moving the chains quite efficiently. Wouldn't you say so, Patrick?
Absolutely. The Raiders are showing some great signs here early on in this first drive.
That's definitely for sure. Good play selection, as they're pretty much just jamming up the throat of the Jesuit Marauders, getting good chunks of yardage, taking 2 or 3 plays to get the first down.
They're steady. They just keep on going.
Dillon gets the snap, hands it off up the middle once again. This time, nothing doing. Stopped by the big man, number 41, Corey Collins. Also in there, number 81, Anthony Jeremiah, number 51, Trent Terra. That gain of 1 is going to get it to about 2nd and 9 for the Rio Raiders. Dillon coming back into the huddle, calling the play. 8:33 remaining here in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 on the Marauders' 40-yard line. Raiders come up to the line in their basic I formation. Receiver on the left, receiver on the right. Dillon, play action, looking right, spreads right, throws it up for number 20. Too much, and that's over the head.
Good pressure there by the Marauders.
That was good pressure right there. Forced Dillon to get outside of the pocket, and maybe that's a weak spot of Dillon right there.
Yeah, it's happened a few times today, and looks like Dillon couldn't really produce in those few situations that he's had so far.
Couldn't produce an efficient throw. Dillon now in the gun, 3rd and long. They haven't really had this situation yet. Dillon in the gun, gets the snap, 5 wide receiver set, looking left, looking deep, and that is incomplete. No flag on the play, a possible pass interference. I think it was uncatchable. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Rio Americano Raiders with 8:07 remaining in the first quarter. Referee sets the ball down. Rio Americano Raiders in the punt formation.
Kobe Thrasher looks like the punter for the Raiders.
Good punt there.
Excuse me, that was Joey Dubsick.
Good punt there by number 15, Joey Dubsick, as it goes out at about around the 7 to 8 yard line. And the Marauders will start their first drive of this newborn season with quarterback Jason Ellenberger under center. Here he comes running onto the field. Ball is officially spotted at the 10-yard line. 8 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Clock is stopped. Marauders on the 10-yard line on their own side. Ellenberger has the play, breaks the huddle, and here come the Marauders for the first play in this offensive season. Marauders under center. Ellenberger hand up the middle. And a gain of about 2 or 3. Good defense, good push there by the Rio Americano Raiders. Marauders on offense do the 1-for-1 receiver switch, and that's how the plays are brought in. That's kind of how they run their offense. So they're always switching in and out players. This time it was Coyle for Marshall. Here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Marauders. 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. Ellenberger under center. Fake play action, looking deep for Bailey. This ball is up. It's caught by Isaiah Bailey. He cuts back in. They can't wrap him up. He's at the 40 and down to the Rio Americano Raiders 36. What a long pass by Jason Ellenberger. Good mojo there by Ellenberger and Bailey.
What a perfect throw by Ellenberger there. Just laid it right in his hands for the great completion there.
Ellenberger putting it right in his breadbasket right there. Good toss. As you could see the play action forming, Bailey running down the field on a streak. That pass was completed. Ellenberger waiting for the whistle. He's got his players set up. 2 wide receivers on the right. 2 running backs in the backfield right next to each other. It's Perrietti and Bishrat. This one give to Perrietti. He's got the left side. He gets around the corner. He's to the 25 to 20 and out at the 14-yard line of the Rio Americano Raiders, as Ben Perrietti had a nice run right there, didn't he?
Absolutely. That was a great run along the left side. He got past a few defenders and then was brought down at about the 10-yard line.
Referee timeout on the field. Let's see what this is all about, as there's 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Now the ball is spotted at the Rio Americano Raiders 14-yard line here.
So first possession within the red zone for the Jesuit Marauders on this new and young season. They're looking good so far. It was about a 2-yard run to start it off. Then a nice long pass from the 10-yard line about to the Rio Americano's Raiders 36-yard line. And then a nice run there by Ben Perrietti for about 20 yards. So here, Ellenberger under center. gives it to Bo Bishrat along the outside. He cuts in, knocked down by his own person, but he's going to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Marauders! Number 35, Bo Bishrat, and he has the first touchdown for the Judgment Marauders on this bright, new, young season.
What a good feeling for the Marauders to get that first touchdown in of the new year.
For sure. Way to get it out of the way. They do it quick in 4 plays. A 90-yard drive capped off by a 14-yard run by the youngster, the sophomore, number 35, Bo Bishrat. PAT team on the field as Mowens the holder, Grayson Jones the snapper, and Coyle back to kick this one. The snap, the hold, Coyle puts it up. And it just goes right above the bottom post of the field goal, and that's going to complete the drive. 7 points on a 90-yard drive. 6:44 remaining in the first quarter. Marauders lead 7-0. We'll be back shortly. Let's do 1-1. Let's do 1-1. So offensive. All right. So. All right. Yes. How did that sound, fellas? How did that sound, fellas?
So we're back. Matthew Coyle on to kick off the ball for the Jesuit Marauders.
Peyton Moreno is deep for Rio.
Looks like we have Peyton Morena deep for the Rio Americano Raiders. As Coyle steps back, gets ready to kick off the ball. So here he goes. Line drive kick, and that's going to go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Raiders will start their drive on the 20-yard line. So out comes the Marauders defense, and out comes Sean Dillon leading the Raiders for their second offensive drive of the game. Anthony Jeremiah coming off the field for the Marauders as the Raiders break their huddle and come to the line. Sean Dillon under center, I formation. Here's the give to the running back, and he stuffs. No gain for the Rio Americano Raiders.
Grayson Jones.
Really good job there by the Jesuit Marauders as they had a good push on the defensive front. Really just stopped everything that was going on that play.
So the Marauders defense is set. Here comes the Raiders offense to the line. Sean Dillon coming under center. I formation, one receiver to the left, one to the right. Here's the snap. Dillon looking, and he's brought down by Malcolm Harvey.
Really good job there by the defensive front, especially number 17, Malcolm Harvey, as he's the sack man for this team, gets his first sack of the season.
So it'll be 3rd down and 11 on 3rd down and 17, on the Rio Americano 13-yard line. Dillon under center, one receiver behind him, and the ball is given to the running back, maybe a gain of about 2 yards. They do not convert on the 3rd down, so here comes the special teams and the punter for the Raiders, Joseph Dubsick.
Carrietti and Bailey drop deep for Jesuit. Number 15 in punt formation for Rio.
So here's the punt. In the air, bounces on the 45, picking up on the 50, and he's brought down at the 45-yard line.
Taken by Isaiah Bailey, brought down immediately
Isaiah Bailey on the return got about 5 yards. So now here comes the Marauders offense.
Takes over 1st and 10 at the Rio 44.
Let's see if they can duplicate what happened there in that first drive as they went 90 yards for a score by number 35, Bo Bisharat. Let's see how they attack it here on their second drive.
So the Raiders defense is set. Marauders coming out of the huddle now. Ellenberger leading the team. Under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. Ellenberger under pressure, and the offensive line kind of broke down, and he had to scramble, and so he gains maybe 1 or even nothing. So we'll have to try this again. 2nd down and 10.
Looked right there. He looked for his first option, and he wasn't there. So he kind of had to do his check down. Check down wasn't there either. So he kind of scrambled, made something out of nothing.
So here's a snap. Give to the running back. Open hole, and he gets about 10 yards. Benjamin Pierietti gets to the 35-yard line.
Ben Pierietti right there looked really strong. You know, recently he's been known as an outside runner, but right there he looked good, straight up the middle. He's a big bag, senior. Gain of about 9. It's going to be 3rd and short.
We're going to measure this one.
So looks like the refs are going to measure this one. They're going to bring out the chains. So as of right now, it is 3rd and 1. So 3 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Rio Americano Raiders at the Jesuit Marauders, the first regular season game for both teams. Seven nothing Marauders here early. So Jesuit's going to get the first down as the refs check the spot on that ball. So a new set of downs here for the Jesuit Marauders.
Both huge crowds here for Rio Americano and the Jesuit Marauders. The student section jam-packed. You got to love that. That's what it's all about here at high school football.
Absolutely, Toph. So the Marauders in the huddle, still trying to pick their play while the spot team goes back to the sideline. So the Marauders break the huddle, coming to the line as the clock resumes. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. So the Marauders come to the line of scrimmage. Ellenberger coming under center, two backs in the backfield. Here's a bootleg out pass to Bo Bisharat, and he gains about 10 yards, complete to Bisharat. So the Marauders pick up a first down. Down now on the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Good play there by Bisharat and Ellenberger. Ellenberger, nice play-action fake. Fooled the defense of the Rio Americano Raiders, had Bisharat wide open in the flats. Kind of just gave it to him and let him run upfield.
Here they come to the line. Ellenberger under center, running by himself to the left. 10, 5, touchdown Marauders!
Touchdown Jesuit. Jason Ellenberger, 17 yards, touchdown.
Jason Ellenberger, great play there, running to the left to give the Marauders 6 more points here in the first quarter. So Matt Coyle on to try for the extra point here.
Number 10, Matt Coyle in for the try.
So here we go. Here's a snap, hold, it is up, and it is
Coyle
good.
kick is good.
So another 7 points for the Jesuit Marauders here.
Jesuit.
Another great drive for them here. And so 14-0 Marauders, 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll be back.
Feel nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just like basically what you want to do is just like have it be like so you're not like stumbling. Just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
Kinda fast.
just focus on things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like say how many yards they got, first down, who it was. That's really what people are doing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. So I got these next two?
Yeah.
Number 10, Matt Coyle set to kick off to 21, Peyton Marino.
So we're back here. Jesuit Marauders leading the Rio Americano Raiders 14-0 with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Coyle back to kick. Let's see if he can do a touchback again. He's 2 for 2 so far in the day. Coyle back, running up to the ball. This one is line drive over number 21, Peyton Marino's head. And Coyle is 3 for 3 on the touchbacks as once again the Rio Americano Raiders will start at their own 20 for their third offensive drive.
So let's see how well the Rio Americano Raiders can fare against this Marauders defense, who has shown to be doing some good things early on in this game so far.
Dillon under center. He has a receiver on the left, receiver on the right. 2 backs in the backfield. A 4-man front from the Marauders. This give up the middle. Marino's got some running room, runs into his own player, and goes down for a gain of about 12. And that's going to be a Raiders first down as the Marauders have been vulnerable up the middle.
24, Michael Yanez. So he picks up 13 yards and a first down.
That was a good, solid run there by number 21, Peyton Marino. Peyton Marino, excuse me. Here we go, play. Run to the left side, gain of about 4. It's going to take the Raiders to a 2nd and 6 situation.
Stopped by Grayson Jones.
Peyton Marino plays a little strong safety running back. He's a junior, 5'9", about 160.
Gain of 5,
Good bright
7,
spot there for the Jesuit Marauders, as he had a good run a couple plays ago. So here come Rio Americano Raiders, a 2nd and 6 situation. Sean Dillon under center. He gives off to Morena on the right side, stuffed by a handful of Marauders. Leading that charge was number 41, Corey Collins.
Great play there by the Marauders defense. He's coming in to stuff that running back right there.
That is very true. Marauders read that one like a book. Number 51, the senior Trent Terra, coming off the field.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Coming on for him, number 55, a senior as well, Connor Rock. The man in the middle, number 27, Walker Durant. Dillon drops back, finds number 42 for a pass right near the marker. Let's see where the spot is. That was a gain of roughly 6 to 7 yards. Looks like it was enough for a Rio Americano first down.
Bring up 4th and short.
4th and short is the call. We might get a chain gang right here and get us, but it is short as indicated by the referee. Let's see what the Raiders do right here, and let's see what the Marauders do on the counterpart. One minute remaining here in the first quarter. 14-0 Marauders lead. Dillon conducting the backfield. He's under center. Ooh, false start it looked like, but they don't call it. And is it enough for the Rio Americano Raiders? It looks like it was so.
Inside give to
Patrick, I don't know.
Schatz.
Patrick, I don't know about that. Number 21, Peyton Morena, might have done a false start. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I thought I'd pick that one up too, Toph.
A first down.
Without a doubt, he was set first, but then he moved his position, and right after that, the play was called by number 10, Sean Dillon, the junior. But no penalty called.
So
It's a first down for the Rio Americano Raiders. Dillon breaks the huddle.
good break there for the Rio Americano Raiders.
Yeah, they definitely needed that one because that would have pushed them back to 4th and 6 rather than 4th and short.
That's right. Keep this drive going.
Play action pass for Sean Dillon, looking for a guy. He's got number 42, Connor Schatz, there in the flats, and he gets another Raider first down.
Michael Yanez on the stop.
Good play there by the Rio Americano Raiders, as the play action might have fooled the Jesuit Marauders. 19.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Scores 14-0, Marauders lead. The scores happened on a Bo Bisharat 14-yard touchdown run and a Jason Ellenberger 15-yard touchdown run. Sean Dillon under center gives the ball right up the middle. Tackle made by number 41 and number 85, Corey Collins and Nick Pate.
Shot by 41, Corey Collins.
Good job there by the Jesuit Marauders defense. Close to another Rio Americano first down. As the clock is ticking, referee tells the clocksman to stop the clock. Looks like they're going to measure this one right before the end of the first quarter, as there's 1 second remaining in the first quarter.
So as of right now, 3rd and 1.
Referees sorting this out. It looks from here up top, Patrick, that the Raiders do have a first down. What do you think?
Looks like it. They're checking the spot right now. We'll have to wait and see. But as of now, 3rd and 1.
And in fact, the Rio Americano Raiders do have a first down, as that looks to be the end of the first quarter. I don't think he got out of bounds, so I think the clock will keep running. See what they're going to do right here. I don't know if the clock stopped because of the chain gang coming on the field, but the clock does run. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, as we'll be back shortly. The score, Jesuit Marauders 14, the Rio Americano Raiders 0. Have stacks down there? You guys have stacks down there? So we're back here at Jesuit High School, the football stadium. Jesuit Marauders taking on the Rio Americano Raiders. The score after one is 14-0. Marauders atop the Raiders. Raiders having a solid drive here. 1st and 10 on the Marauders' 46-yard line. Dillon has the play, as it's the start of the second quarter here in this contest. Dillon under center, double tight set on the left side, 2 backs in the backfield. Dillon right up the middle to number 22, Justin Schatz. Don't know if he's the cousin or brother of number 42, Connor Schatz. But that's a gain of about 2 there for the Rio Americano Raiders. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Rio Americano Raiders. The Marauders in a 4-man set. Dillon's got his 2 wide receivers out wide, one on the left, one on the right. Two backs in the backfield, Dillon under center. He gets the snap. Little play action fake. Marauders pursuing him. He runs to the right. Hit by number 17, Malcolm Harvey. And that forced a bad pass, didn't it there, Patrick?
It did indeed. There have been some good, the past two plays have been good starting out this second quarter. The first play in this quarter was good, stopping the run game and now putting pressure on the quarterback and good secondary coverage.
That is definitely true, Patrick. Good analysis right there. As the Marauders will get their third and long set in there. Let's see if the Raiders go to the gun. Last time it was third and long. That's exactly what they did. Looks like this time Dillon's going to stay right under center. They've got their basic set. Dillon looking to pass. Drops back. Finds a man, nowhere to go. It's incomplete. And that's going to be a fourth and long situation for the Raiders as the Marauders quickly halted that drive.
So on comes, looks like Joey Dubsick to punt it away for the Rio Americano Raiders.
Back for the Jesuit Marauders is number 25, Ben Perrietti, and number 14, Isaiah Bailey. The snap, the punt, it's almost blocked by number 50, Jake Rice. Bailey misjudges the ball, and that's a great punt. It looks like it went into the end zone, though. Wow, let's see what they say. Right on the inch-yard line. What a punt by number 15 for the Rio Americano Raiders. Joey Dubsick, just about as good as you can do.
So a tough assignment.
Can I get this one?
Yeah. So a tough assignment here now for the Marauders offense as they try to move away from their own end zone.
Just about the toughest assignment you can get. 99.5 yards for the Jesuit Marauders. If they score, this will be one heck of a drive as Ellenberger gets the play. Wilborn, the center. Ellenberger takes the snap. Run up the middle, and a nice push there by the Jesuit Marauders as number 25, Ben Perrietti, gets a gain of about 5 or 6, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 situation for the Jesuit Marauders as they get some breathing room there.
Key here early in this drive to get as far away from their own end zone as possible here early.
Trying to set up, even if they don't get the touchdown that they want or the field goal or the points they need, to set up a good punt situation for the Jesuit Marauders. That's a key point there. So Ellenberger's understanding. He's got one receiver to the right, two backs in the backfield. The give up the middle once again. Perrietti still alive, breaks a few tackles, and a good run there by number 25, Ben Perrietti, as he's had 2 straight solid runs right up the middle as Ellenberger's giving it to him right after the snap.
A good tackle there by Jason Heathers to bring him down.
Ben Perrietti, good, strong, physical runner, and indeed that was a nice tackle there by Heathers. So Ellenberger's got the play. Marshall out to his right. Number 17, Malcolm Harvey in the tight end spot. Ellenberger right under center. He's got Bisharat and Perrietti right behind him. Ellenberger drops back, looking to his right. Pass up for Marshall. That one's caught at the 40-yard line. Shakes a couple defenders. And Marshall's still on his feet. He's at the 40, the 35, and taken down finally by number 21, Peyton Morena. But a good, strong, physical play there by number 21, Tyler Marshall. Good pass there by Ellenberger as well, as that is only Ellenberger's 3rd pass of the day, and he's 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah, what a great throw by Ellenberger, but then what a play by Tyler Marshall to get out of those 3 defenders, break those 3 defenders, and get more yardage there on that play.
Really tough, strong play there by Marshall. As you could see, he had the end zone in sight. Ellenberger's got the play, double tight set on the right. Ellenberger give to Perrietti the counter play. He's looking left, pushes hard, puts his head down, and gets a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a 2nd and 5 situation for the Jesuit Marauders.
Solid run there to keep this drive going.
Good start to that first down play right there. As Moen comes in, gives the play to Ellenberger. Moen out wide, he's the senior. Recently committed to Seton Hill to play Division II lacrosse. He's a lacrosse player, does it in the spring. Right now he's doing football. Ellenberger gets the snap straight up the middle of Bo Bisharot. He's got room to the left. Stiff arm. Touchdown, Marauders. That's number 35, Bo Bisharot. He had a solid run right up the middle. His second touchdown of the day, a 31-yard run. And that pushes the score to 20-0 for the Jesuit Marauders. 8:39 remaining in the second quarter.
Great plays all here by the offensive line for the Jesuit Marauders, giving Bo Bisharot a great open hole for him to just run through and get the touchdown.
That is indeed as the PAT team is on the field. Jones the snapper, Moen the holder, Coyle back to kick. Cole trying to go 3 for 3 on the day. The snap, the hold, it is up, and it is good. The Marauders lead 21-0. 8:39 remaining in the second quarter. We will be back shortly here at Jesuit High School.
That was so much better. That was a good one. You were really good. Yeah. I'm getting comfortable with
short and sweet.
Yeah.
So you can just get me back to taking pictures.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting comfortable with color. So,
That was good when you
yeah. Yeah.
there did him. You want to know that.
All right. So, same thing. You want to do?
Yeah, you want to keep doing that?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
Hey, are you guys taking stats down there? When we're live, So we're back here at Jesuit High School. Score is 21-0. Jesuit Marauders atop the Rio Americano Raiders. 8:39 remaining in the second quarter. Kick team out for the Jesuit Marauders. Peyton Morena back for the Rio Americano Raiders. Coyle's back running up to the ball, and here's the kick. That one booted into the end zone once again, and Coyle is 4 for 4 on touchbacks on the place kicking, and once again Rio Americano Raiders will start on the 20-yard line for their fourth offensive drive.
Matt Coyle may be someone who wouldn't be really recognized as a big factor in this game, but he's been a big factor, he's done some nice kickoffs and the extra points too. He's made all three of them.
For sure, as the Raiders come up to the line, Dylan under center. Here they go, he's trying to find a hole. Solid run for about 4 or 5 yards as the quarterback keeper was successful there.
All right, so let's see here if the Jesuit Marauders can keep the Raiders from scoring again on their fourth offensive drive.
Jesuit Marauders playing solid defense so far. Raiders come up to the line. Number 18, Chris Moore on the left of Dylan. Dylan runs to that side looking for the option, finds number 22, fumble. That's picked up by Isaiah Bailey. This one is taken back to the house. Touchdown, Jesuit Marauders. There is a yellow flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
This one will be interesting to see what this call is here.
The flag was thrown late as the fumble occurred. You are correct. Holding on the offense. That penalty is declined. Touchdown, Jesuit Marauders. Their first defensive touchdown of the season. That was number 14, the junior, Isaiah Bailey, as he picked it up around the 20-yard line and took it to the house for the Jesuit Marauders. Score is now 27-0, 7:53 remaining in the second quarter. As the PAT team, once again, coming on the field for the Jesuit Marauders.
Credit Austin Gates on the tackle there, causing the fumble and recovery by Bailey.
Correct score is 27-0. He's going for 28 right here. So the snap, the hold by Moen, that one is put up and through the uprights. The score is now 28-0. All Jesuit Marauders here with 7:53 remaining in the second quarter. We will be back shortly here at Jesuit High School.
That was sick. Who forced the fumble?
I don't know.
I thought I heard Austin Gates.
It might have been. That's what it's hard.
Yeah.
We don't have like information guys to tell
Yeah, I
us who
know.
forced it. 'Cause that's all good information you can use.
Yeah. So what does it feel like? Are they keeping stats down there?
I'm sure someone's keeping stats.
Yeah. I mean, someone has to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Max Preps.
Yeah.
We're back here live at Jesuit High School as a defensive touchdown was the last score for the Jesuit Marauders. Score is 28-0, 7:53 remaining in the first half. Coyle's back for the kickoff. Here he comes up. This one is booted once again. Matt Coyle doing his thing, but Morena catches it on the 1 yard line, and here he goes, looking right. Good job there by Connor Rock, and that looks like there's a flag on the play. Looks like it could possibly be a horse collar, maybe even a face mask. We'll see what the call is right there.
Down by 55, Connor Rock.
Connor Rock was the one who brought the return man down. I don't know if the flag was on him or let's find out.
Flag is officially against Rio, a legal block on the kick return, as they will be pushed back to their own 6 yard line. So the Raiders will start their offensive drive from their own 6 yard line. 7:46 remaining here in the second quarter. This one all Marauders 28-0, they lead. As the quarterback, Sean Dillon, comes up to the line, puts his receiver in the tight end set. Handoff right up the middle. And that one's stuffed by the Jesuit Marauders. Gain of about 2 or 3. And that'll get to 2nd and 7 for the Rio Americano Raiders. Entering the game, number 1, Jason Heathers.
Good defense there for the Marauders against the run.
Marauders have looked pretty solid on defense. First couple drives getting the kinks out, gave up a few first downs, but so far they've been rock solid there in the defensive forefront. So here come the Rio Americano Raiders on a 2nd and 7. Give up the middle. That is a nice tackle there by number 27, Walker Durant. He flew up there and made a nice hit.
Stopped by Walker Durant and Anthony Jeremiah.
See what the Raiders do here on 3rd and long as they're backed up in their own territory.
Raiders out their own 9 yard line. Let's see what they'll have to do here on 3rd and 8.
So the Raiders break the huddle. Number 1, Jason Heathers on the left of Dillon. He's wide out. He's got one back in the backfield. That's Peyton Morena. He drops back, throws, dropped by number, can't see who that was. Looks like number 18, Chris Moore. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. Sean Dillon really delivered a nice pass there. Receiver just couldn't come up with it.
He did good, solid secondary coverage by the Marauders.
So back to punt, number 15, Joey Dupsick. He's done a pretty solid job here today. Back to receive for the Marauders, number 25, Ben Perrietti. Number 14, Isaiah Bailey. They're located at about the Jesuit Marauders 46 yard line. Dupsick gets the snap. The punt almost blocked, nearly blocked. This one high. And it stays in bounds. Isaiah Bailey picks it up on the sideline. He runs for about 6 yards as he takes it down to the Rio Americano Raiders 20 yard line. So the Jesuit Marauders in business once again.
Yeah, and a heads-up play there by Bailey because I don't think many Marauders thought that ball never went out of bounds, but heads-up play by Bailey to get an extra 5-ish yards.
Without a doubt, and I think it was a smart play because there was no Rio Americano Raiders around him. So let's see what Eleanor's got in the bag of tricks right now. as Molitor's out on his left, Alec Moen out on his right. Two wide receiver set as Bo Bishrot, number 35, and number 25, Ben Perrietti are behind Ellenberger. Ellenberger drops back, looks to pass. He looks for Moen. Moen's up, and it's batted down
Ellenberger's pass intended
by
for
number 22, Connor Schatz. Good play there. Excuse me, number 22, Justin Schatz. Good play there. Ellenberger needed to put a little bit more on it to the back of the end zone in order to find Moen, but good play there by the defense of the Rio Americano Raiders.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Schatz to break up that pass and get it to second down.
Ellenberger, his first incompletion of the day. At the 6-minute mark of the second quarter, he's only thrown 4 times. He's now 3 for 4 with 1 touchdown. Ellenberger under center, gives to Perrietti. Perrietti staying alive on his feet, looking for room. He's got a first down. He's going to the goal line. He stays. Dive! Touchdown, Marauders! What a run there by number 25, Benjamin Perrietti, as he was getting pushed out of bounds, but reached in, hit the pylon with the ball, and that's a touchdown awarded to number 25, Mr. Ben Perrietti. Good stuff there by the Rio Americano Raider, by the Jesuit Marauders, excuse me, and the score is now 34-0 with 5:48 remaining in the second quarter.
The Jesuit Marauders offense doing some good things here early on, aren't they, Till?
That was a solid run up the middle for Ben Perrietti as he's showing his strength up the middle. As number 60 now comes on for the Marauders. He's looking for the PAT, puts that one up, and that one is good as well. 35-0, all Marauders over the Rio Americano Raiders. 5:48 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back shortly. That was a sick run.
You see that, remember that one play last year? I think it was, either some guy for the Colts or was it the Texans or something? He saw his screen and he was running off the line and he had to, like, slip over and, like, put the ball.
I don't know. That sounds sick though.
No, it was NFL. It was, yeah. It was last night.
So we're live here at Jesuit High School as the Jesuit Marauders just capped off a 20-yard drive with a Benjamin Perrietti touchdown as Coyle's here to kick. Line drive action here. Moreno looking for the catch, but that's going nowhere as it goes into the end zone. 5th touchback of the day for Matt Coyle, and that's big here in high school football. Whether you believe it or not, Rio Americano Raiders will start their drive from the 20-yard line.
So again, let's see what the Marauders defense can do against Sean Dillon and the Rio Americano offense.
Sean Dillon, the Rio Americano Raiders, few solid plays they've had that have really exploited the Jesuit Marauder defense. 21, Peyton Morena, big key to that. Also number 22, Justin Schatz, and 42. That's another fumble forced by number 56, Grayson Jones, and it looks like it's recovered by the Jesuit Marauders. We'll see if we get the indication. Yes, we do. Another turnover. That's the second of the day for the Rio Americano Raiders as Grayson Jones got in the backfield quickly as the transfer was happening. Jones hit the running back, and that ball was recovered by either number 14, Isaiah Bailey, or number 41, Corey Collins. As Marauders will start another drive on the Rio Americano Raiders 20-yard line. This time, the junior, bright spot for the Jesuit Marauders, number 13, Cole Brownholtz will be leading the offense. 5:15 remaining here in the first half. Scores 35-0 Marauders.
Timeout, Jesuit, that's their first.
Just as the drive is about to start, Jesuit calls a timeout with 5:15 remaining in the second quarter, 35-0, Marauders leading. We'll be back shortly. We're back here at Jesuit High School as the Jesuit Marauders lead the Rio Americano Raiders 35-0 with 5:15 remaining in the second quarter. As we said before, the junior, Cole Brownholtz, will get his first drive as a varsity football player. The handoff to number 36, Denzel Perkins. He's a junior as well, trying to get around the corner. But good defense there by number 22, Justin Schatz, as he used the sideline as the 12th defender.
Brought down by Justin Schatz.
A gain of only about 3 for the Jesuit Marauders. That'll create a 2nd and 7 situation for the Jesuit Marauders as Cole Brownholtz will go under center for his second play as a varsity football player. Marauders get in the play. Bagley getting one of his first offensive plays of the day. He's a junior as well. He's on the left side. Number 11, Mike Molitor on the right side. Brownholtz under center. He's got Durant and Perkins right behind him. The give to Perkins, and the Rio Americano Raiders had no idea. Perkins runs right into the end zone. His first varsity touchdown as a Jesuit Marauder, and that's going to extend the score 41-0 as it's all Marauders here. Flag down on the play, excuse me. Let's see what the call is. Looks like this one's going to be pushed back. A legal motion there for the Jesuit Marauders. So that touchdown, it is
So the Jesuit Marauders offense will come back on the field as they are on the Rio Americano Raiders 21-yard line.
Brownholtz under center. Takes the snap. Fumbled down on the field, but Brownholtz jumps all over it. As that was a scary play there. It looks like they were trying to run the read option. Brownholtz went for the fake. Kind of miscommunication there. Let's see what's going on. So it's going to be third down and about 11 for the Jesuit Marauders on the Rio Americano Raiders 21-yard line. 3:40 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, kind of a sloppy play there by Cole Brownholtz as he just kind of lost the ball in his hands.
One of his first plays, so he's getting out the jitters. He's a junior. He's really improved. He's a guy that works hard. You got to love him. Brownholtz under center gives the ball to Walker Durant. He's looking up the middle. He's taken down by a group of Rio Americano Raiders, and that's going to be a fourth down for the Jesuit Marauders. It's going to be about 4th and 7 or 8. Let's see what the Marauders do here. Coyle is 4 for 4 on PAT attempts, and 1 for 1 is number 60, Connor Parker. So Marauders are going to go for it. Don't trust the field goal team. So Brownholtz under center. Let's see what he can do here. He's got 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right, 1 receiver to the left. The pass, the throw to Jeremiah, and it's incomplete. A turnover on downs for the Jesuit Marauders, and the Rio Americano Raiders will take over on their own 17-yard line with 2:30 remaining in the first half.
So with 2.5 minutes left in this first half, the Rio Americano Raiders coming back out on the field in the huddle, led by Sean Dillon.
So here are the Rio Americano Raiders going to a 4 wide receiver set now. First time they've done this today. 1 back in the backfield, but they still give it right up the middle. That's number 42. Connor Schatz, gain of about 9 or 10, just short of the first down, as the ball is set on the Rio Americano Raiders 28-yard line. Looks like player is hurt for the Rio Americano Raiders. Can't quite see the number on his jersey. Looks like it's number 42, indeed, Connor Schatz, the ball carrier, who just got 9 yards on that previous play. We will take an injury timeout and be back shortly. says he doesn't really need one. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, it feels cool. Hey, maybe we could move this, like so there's more shade. Yeah. I think you need to move it that way. What's up, Nick? No, he's his big brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could. That's probably best. Here, just let him finish the half. Yeah.
Okay, we'll meet you out there. We short and sit in the fire right there.
Oh, hey, Nate. Nate. Hey,
Okay, alright. You should just take a picture while we're doing it. There's two plays. Alright, we're talking. So, number 42, Connor Schatz on that play. Walked off by the trainers of the Rio Americano Raiders. We're back here live with action. Dylan the handoff as another good defensive play there by the
Morena.
Jesuit Marauders. A loss of about half or 1 yard. So it's going to be 3rd and short for the Rio Americano Raiders on the 27-yard line. Just under the 2-minute mark in the first half.
So the Marauders defense set as the Rio Americano Raiders break out of their huddle and come to the line of scrimmage.
Dylan with the basic set, the I formation, one wide receiver to the left, one wide receiver to the right. The give, he had a good hole there, but he was stuffed by number 58, Cole Wilborn. Let's see if he got enough. It does not look like it.
Great play either way by Cole Wilborn to stop the run there.
First down.
Looks like a first down there for the Rio Americano Raiders as they get a new set of downs with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this half.
Generous spot there for the Rio Americano Raiders as they get their first down. Dylan under center, the pitch to number 21, Morena on the right side. He's got some running room around the corner, but that is quickly sucked up by number 84, James Sweeney. Good play there. He came flying in the picture all of a sudden, made a nice tackle on number 21, Peyton Morena. Loss of about 2 yards. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Rio Americano Raiders as there's 40 seconds left here in the first half. Marauders lead 35-0.
So the Raiders still with 3 timeouts if they choose to use them to stop the clock.
Doesn't look like they're going to use them. We'll see what's going on here. Dylan under center. The basic set, I formation, receiver to the left, receiver to the right. He is stuffed in the backfield from the blind side. That was the big senior, number 51, Trent Terra. A really nice play there by the Jesuit Marauders.
Yeah, John Hancock was in there too. He helped out to get Sean Dillon down. Great play there.
So the clock is ticking down, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be the end of the first half here at Jesuit High School. What do you know, folks? All Marauders, 35-0. Marauders over the Raiders as it is halftime. And we'll be back starting in the second half here at Jesuit High School. So we're back here, live from Jesuit High School. In the first half, it was all the Jesuit Marauders as they lead 35-0 over the Rio Americano Raiders. The Raiders in the first half won the coin toss, elected to receive, and so it looks like the Jesuit Marauders will get the ball first as they have a 35-point lead over the Rio Americano Raiders. Senior Jason Ellenberger only thrown the ball 4 times, but it's been very effective. He's 3 for 4 with a touchdown to number 35, the youngster, the sophomore, Bo Bishrot. He has 2 touchdowns on the day. Couple rushing touchdowns. Benjamin Perrietti, number 25, the senior, has a touchdown to him as well. And a big play in the first half was the first major play for the Jesuit Marauders as they had a nice long streak down the field as Ellenberger connected to number 14, Isaiah Bailey, for a gain of about 50. That was the big play that kind of set the tone for the game. And the teams are on the field. Number 15, Joey Dupsik, also the punter, is the place kicker for the Rio Americano Raiders. So we're about to be underway here in the second half. Scores 35-0.
For Rio, Perrietti and Bailey are
Game about to be underway once again. Dupsik back about 8 yards. He runs towards the ball. This is the kick, the little pooch kick. This is going to be fielded by number 14, Isaiah Bailey. He's got a string of blockers on the side. Here he goes up the field. Not taken down, breaks a couple tackles, trying to get around the outside. Good stiff arm by Isaiah Bailey. He's at the 40. And he's still up on his feet somehow. And he gets taken down at the 41-yard line. A nice return by Isaiah Bailey. And that'll set up the Marauders for their first offensive drive of the second half from the 41-yard line on their own side.
Chris Lagomarsino. First and 10, Jesuit at their own 41.
So it'll be first and 10 for Jesuit. Ellenberger sitting out this first drive. It's going to be Brownholtz in the game. This could possibly be, a cautionary taking right here. They don't want to get Ellenberger hurt and get some reps for Brownholtz, which will be much needed later on in the season if Ellenberger were to go down. So the hand right here is to Bobby Schiaviti. He's got some running room. Good run there to start out the second half for the Jesuit Marauders. And that's a first down. As the Jesuit Marauders have a nice play on their first play of the second half.
To the 47 of Rio.
They cross the 50-yard line and are into Rio Americano Raiders territory. The Rio Americano defense led by number 42, Connor Schatz. He's the guy in the middle. Jesuit Marauders offense being led by number 13, the junior Cole Brownholtz, as of right now. In the backfield, number 20, Bobby Schiaviti, and number 36, Denzel Perkins. Hand off to Perkins. Good defensive pressure there by the Raiders. A gain of nothing. And that was the tackle by number 69, Dakota Pinkernell. Good action there by the Rio Americano defensive front.
No gain.
There's no gain on that play. Second and 10 for the Jesuit Marauders. Molitor's the receiver. He's outright off the line. Double tight set for the Marauders. 2 backs in the backfield. Brownholtz the give up the middle. And this play is called down. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Marauders. They will be pushed back 5 yards. That'll push them back to a second and 15 as Marauders go back into their own territory. 9:28 remaining here in the third quarter. Scores 35-0, Marauders lead. In the game at receivers, number 11, Mike Molitor, and number 33, Luke Bagley. Molitor to the left, Bagley to the right. Line coming up to the ball. Play is called. Brownholtz under center. Got 2 backs in the backfield. The play action pass looking for Schiaviti. The nice dump pass. He's got a lot of room to run. Here he is. He's got the first down. Good solid run. He stays on his feet. And that's a gain of about 17 yards as the Marauders go back into Rio Americano Raiders territory. And that is a gain of about 16 yards. as Marauders are down to the Rio Americano Raiders 34-yard line with 8:35 remaining here in the third quarter. 35-0 Marauders lead. Good play action pass there. Good completion from Brown Holtz to Shiavidi, as Shiavidi had a lot of grass, a lot of real estate to run on. Ball handed up the middle to Shiavidi. Fumble down on the play, and that was recovered by the Rio Americano Raiders. Turnover, and the Raiders will take over. Little life in the Rio Americano stands there as they force a nice fumble, and they get the ball back for the first time here in the second half. See if the Raiders take a new approach to the offense here in the second half, as Jesuit Marauder defense has put up a goose egg towards the Rio Americano Raiders. I formation for the Raiders. Two backs in the backfield. The pass to number 1, Jason Heathers. That's off his hands and incomplete. The Marauders really haven't been able to, the Rio Americano Raiders really haven't been able to get the pass game going, as either Dylan had made a good pass and it's been dropped by the Raiders, or an insufficient pass by Dylan on the other side. So here in the game, 7:10 remaining in the third quarter, 35-0. Jesuit Marauders leading. Dylan under center, looks back to pass once again. Looking for someone, has no one. That one is finally caught by Jason Heathers. A nice play for a gain of about 9 yards, and it will be third and short for the Rio Americano Raiders. There is a flag down on the play.
The marker down.
Face mask against the Jesuit Marauders. And that will complete the first down for the Rio Americano Raiders. They're going to move the chains. Ball on the Rio Americano Raider 48-yard line as they're looking to cross the midway point to get in Jesuit Marauder territory. Heathers has been Dylan's target this second half. He's on the left side. Looks like they're going to more passing attack here. The pump and go, the play down the field too long, and it's incomplete. Looking for Heathers downfield. The pass just a little too far. Good pump and go there by the Rio Americano Raiders, but just couldn't complete the play. That'll bring up second down and 10 on the incompletion. Here come the Raiders to the line. Dylan under center looking for the option. Good play there as the Marauders attacked Dylan, so he pitched it to number 21, Peyton Morena. He gets a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. That's going to bring up a third and long situation, as there's 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. 35-0 Marauders. Marauders in a 4-4 set on the defensive side of the ball. Raiders I formation, play action. Dylan running to the left. He's got a lot of real estate. He's going to pick up the first down to the 40-yard line and tackled and initially taken down at about the Jesuit Marauder 39-yard line. A good play there by Sean Dylan, as he picked up 12 yards and a first down for the Rio Americano Raiders. And they're moving the chains here in the second half on the Jesuit Marauders. Number 19, Michael Kakamo bringing in the play to the quarterback, the junior, number 10, Sean Dylan. He's got the play. Huddle is broken. And here come the Raiders to the ball. Sean Dylan, play action, running to his right. John Hancock got a hand on him. Good stiff arm by the quarterback, Sean Dylan. He hits number 20. That is Josh Cooperman Earl for another Rio Americano Raider first down. There is a flag down on the play. Face mask on the Jesuit Marauders. And that'll be tacked on to the end of the run. And just more yardage there for the Rio Americano Raiders as they are moving the ball well here in the second half on their first offensive drive. Ball is now placed at the Jesuit Marauders' 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Rio Americano Raiders. So they're trying to get something going here, some type of scoring here in the second half, as they were shut out in the first half by the Jesuit Marauders. Dillon, under center, sends a man in motion. Dillon, the snap, the quick slant to number 1, Jason Heathers, bobbled but initially caught. No, incompletion. He bobbled it in a good play by number 16, Ryan Edwards, on the tackle there. He knocked the ball out of the hands, and it'll be 2nd and 10 due to the incompletion. We're approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter, as the Jesuit Marauders lead the Rio Americano Raiders 35-0. Raiders up to the line, the snap, the handoff up the middle, quickly stuffed by the Jesuit Marauders at the line. Good play there. Good action by the forefront of the Jesuit Marauders,
Peyton Moreno again, the ball carrier.
as number 21, Peyton Rayner, was the ball carrier on that play.
Wilborn.
The official tackle there was by number 58, Cole Wilborn. He's the man in the middle. He also plays center for the Jesuit Marauders, so he's used to that position. 3rd and long here for the Rio Americano Raiders. Dillon under center, play action. He's looking for a man. Dillon decides to run. Ryan Edwards with a nice ankle tackle makes a good play, as he had to defend the pass and the run, made the right decision. And Dillon's just a little short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and short, about 4th and 3 for the Rio Americano Raiders. Let's see what they do on this play.
4th and 3.
Kakamo bringing in the play for the Rio Americano Raiders, as Dillon will try to convert this 4th down to keep this drive alive, hopefully get some points on the board. We're at the 1:35 mark in the third quarter. It's all Jesuit Marauders here at Jesuit Stadium. 35-0, they lead. Nice play there, as Connor Schatz makes a nice move, and he gets the catch from Dillon, and he does have a Raiders first down. It is 1st and goal for the Rio Americano Raiders on the Jesuit Marauder 8-yard line. Good play there by Rio Americano Raiders, a little play action. Found number 42, Connor Schatz, in the flats. He was injured in the first half. Good to see him back on the field. So Dillon looking to put the ball in the end zone. Dillon hand up the middle to Connor Schatz, and that's a touchdown, Rio Americano Raiders. That is number 42, Connor Schatz. And the Rio Americano Raiders are on the board. Score is 35-6, as the Raiders will bring on their extra point team. Let's see if they go for 2 or kick the field goal. Looks like they're going to set up for the field goal. That was an 8-yard run by number 42, Connor Schatz, as he gets the Rio Americano Raiders on the board. The holder is the starting quarterback, number 10, Sean Dillon. Back to kick is the punter, place kicker. And now the PAT man, number 15, Joey Dupsik. The snap, the hold, it's up, and it's good. That makes the score 35-7. Marauders still atop, but a good solid drive there by the Rio Americano Raiders as they got their first score. And with the running clock, that'll end the third quarter, as once again the Jesuit Marauders lead the Rio Americano Raiders in this Battle of the American River Drive 35-7 at the end of the third quarter. We will be back shortly here live from Jesuit. Hello and welcome back to Jesuit High School, as the Rio Americano Raiders capped off their first scoring drive of the season. as an 8-yard run by number 42, Connor Schatz. Back to receive is Parietti and Bailey. He gets it, takes it down to about the 26-yard line, and a nice gang of Raiders that tackle Parietti
Stop by number 8.
as they take him down around the 26-yard line, and the Jesuit Marauders will start their drive inside their own territory.
Also in on the tackle.
It'll be first and 10 with Brownholtz leading the charge once again. Brownholtz has the play. He's got Schiavidi and Perkins in the backfield. He's under center. Here comes the snap. Hand off to Perkins. He's got a blocker ahead of him. Nice block there by number 76, John Hancock, and Schiavidi used him to gain 6 yards on the first down play for the Marauders.
Down by 88, Moses Park.
That tackle made by number 88, Moses Park. Nice gain of 6 or 7 for the Marauders. It'll be 2nd and 3 with 10:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter with the Marauders atop the Rio Americano Raiders 35-7. Marauders coming up to the line. Brownholtz checking his defense, making the read. He's got Molitor to the left, Bagley to the right. Handoff straight up the middle. Another fumble. Don't know what's happening here, but it looks like the Marauders have recovered. Both teams saying they recovered. Let's see the indication. And it is Rio Americano Raiders football. Yet another turnover by the Jesuit Marauders. Score is now, it's still 35-7, but little momentum here for the Rio Americano Raiders with 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. So the Raiders will start this drive with 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter inside Marauder territory at about the 37-yard line. Entering the field of play is number 77, Robert Paler, for the senior, number 55, Connor Rock. Dylan's got the I formation set, receiver to the left. In motion is Connor Schatz, number 42. The pitch, nice defensive play by the junior, number 85, Nick Pate. That run for a loss of 2 by number 21, Peyton Moreno.
30 Carter.
It'll be 2nd and 12
Yard, 2nd and 11.
for the Rio Americano Raiders at the Jesuit Marauder 38-yard line. Marauders yet to score here in the second half, as scoring was their forte in the first half. It's been all Rio Americano Raiders so far. Good defensive play and good offensive play. This is the pitch to Moreno around the outside. Good tackle there by the Jesuit Marauders. That was number 24, Michael Yanez. Good solid stop as Moreno had some real estate. Good open field tackle. That was a gain of about 2 or 3. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Rio Americano Raiders as Sean Dillon gets the play from number 40, Matt Arkier. Raiders break the huddle. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Dillon drops back looking for a receiver over the middle. That one is nearly caught and then nearly intercepted by Jesuit Marauders, but it falls for an incompletion. And that'll be 4th and long for the Rio Americano Raiders on the Jesuit Marauder 36-yard line.
Pardon me. 4th down.
We're approaching the 8-minute mark. Here at Jesuit High School, we're live 35-7. Jesuit Marauders leading the Rio Americano Raiders. It is the Battle of American River Drive. Last year it was all the Marauders as they took the victory at Rio Americano. This year it's all Marauders as well. Dillon drops back, looks for a man downfield. He's got Heathers open, and he makes a nice catch. And it is no catch as indicated by the sideline referee. That'll be turnover on downs as the Jesuit Marauders will take over on their own 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Brownholtz and Co. Bagley, number 33, the junior, entering the field of play to give the play to number 13, Cole Brownholtz. Molitor, the senior, to his right. Bagley, who entered and gave the play to Brownholtz, is out wide to his left. He's got Chiaviti and Perkins in the backfield. Chiaviti gets the handoff. Made something out of nothing, got a gain of about 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Jesuit Marauders. They're looking to put some points on the board for the first time in the second half as we approach the 6:25 mark here in the fourth quarter. Scores 35-7, Marauders lead. Bagley leaves the field of play. In comes number 15, the senior, Kobe Thrasher. Thrasher to his left, Molitor to his right. Two backs in the backfield, Brownholtz under center. Rio Americano Raiders pack in the box. The give up the middle to Denzel Perkins. Nice push there by the Marauder line. That was a gain of 5 or 6, and it's very close to a Jesuit Marauder first down. Looks as it is just short. Correction indication by the head referee. It will be a first down for the Marauders. That's a good sign, as on the past two possessions, it's been turnovers for the Marauders, handing the ball over to the Rio Americano Raiders. One of them resulting in a Rio Americano Raider 8-yard touchdown by number 42, Connor Schatz. Here's the snap, the give to number 20, Bobby Chiaviti. That's a gain of 1 or 2, as it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Jesuit Marauders. Marauders early in the game jumped out to a solid start as Bo Bisharat scored the first touchdown of the season for the Jesuit Marauders, a 14-yard run. The young sophomore, highly talented, highly looked at, and he has showed his presence here with 2 touchdowns in the game. Here comes Brownholtz. Under center, he has one back in the backfield. They run the option. The pitch to number 20, Chiaviti. He puts 2 hands on the ball, puts a head down, gets about 5 yards, and that'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Jesuit Marauders. That tackle made by number 77, Tommy Knapp. There's 4:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. For just joining in with us, score is 35-7. Marauders lead. So far here in the second half, it's 7-0 Rio Americano Raiders, and that's a plus for them. They struggled on the offensive side and the defensive side, but here they've been on top. The counter play to Chiaviti. He's got a lot of running room. Good block there by the offensive line. Keeps his feet going, and he gets it down the Rio Americano Raider 32-yard line. A gain of 16. That'll be a Marauder first down.
Picks up about 15 yards before he's tripped up by 22, Justin Schatz. Good enough for a first down to the 32-yard line.
Vaughn Curtis entering the game for number 30, Kyrie Carter. Curtis getting some action. That's always good to see. Mike Molitor on his left. Here comes Brownholtz leading a good, solid drive. 3:20 remaining in the game. 35-7 Marauders lead. 2 backs in the backfield to Chiaviti and Perkins. The handoff to Chiaviti once again, looking for some running room. Made something out of nothing once again. And Chiaviti has done a great job of that, finding the quick holes. And that's a gain of 3 or 4 to set the Marauders up with a 2nd and 6. Here with 3 minutes remaining in the game. Brownholtz breaks the huddle. Coming up to the line, he's got trips left and 1 back in the backfield. See what they do out of here. Last time they ran the option to the left. That's exactly what they do. Brownholtz wrapped up by number 76, excuse me. That is Chris Lagamarcino. Good play there. Brownholtz didn't have any time to even pitch the ball, and good penetration there by the Rio Americano Raiders as we approach the 2:15 mark for the second half. 3rd and 9 for the Jesuit Marauders. Raiders showing some bright spots on the defensive side of the ball. That was just one example of it right there. First game of the season for both teams. They're both 0-0. And there's a quick flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be false start on the Jesuit Marauders. That'll push them back 5 yards and set them up with a 3rd and 14 situation with 1:40 remaining.
Dead ball encroachment or line up in neutral zone against Jesuit.
So the referee pushed the Marauders back 5 yards. 1:25 remaining here in the game. 35-7 Marauders lead. As it stands right now, looks like Jesuit Marauders are going to win the first game of the season, become 1-0, and the Rio Americano Raiders will fall to 0-1. As Brown Holtz is under center, he's got one receiver to the left, one receiver to the right, two backs in the backfield. They hand off to Chiaviti. Very nice play there by the defensive man, number 50, Tyler Juba. As it is 4th and long for the Jesuit Marauders, let's see what they do here. As it is under 1 minute now in the ball game. Marauders break the huddle. They got their basic set that they've ran for the whole game. One receiver to the right, one receiver to the left, and two backs in the backfield. We are under 30 seconds now. The run to number 20, Chiaviti. He only gets about 2 yards, and that's a turnover on downs. Clock is running due to the running clock rule we have in high school. And it's a good day for the Jesuit Marauders. Looks like they're going to come up with the victory as the clock is ticking down from 10. Raiders trying to win one more play. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And folks, that's your ball game. The buzzer sounds. Jesuit Marauders 35, Rio Americano Raiders 7. The Marauders are 1-0 on the season. Raiders fall to 0-1. Thank you everybody for listening to the broadcast today as the Battle of the American River Drive is in hands of the Jesuit Marauders for the 3rd year in a row. Thank you very much and goodbye.